Adaptations in plants. The place where a plant or animal lives is called its habitat. A plant adapts itself according to the climatic conditions of its habitat. A change that a living thing undergoes to become well suited to its environment is called adaptation. Let's study how various plants get adapted to the environment in which they live. The plants that grow on land are called terrestrial plants. Hill slopes, plains, deserts, marshes, and coastal regions are a few different landforms on the earth. These landforms differ largely with respect to their soil types and climate. Plants in plains. Plains are flat, large areas of land. Trees growing in plains bear several branches. These trees can survive in a very hot climate and they shed their leaves in autumn. Trees such as banyan, neem, shisham, and gulmohar grow in plains. Plants in deserts. Deserts are very hot and receive very little rainfall. Only those plants which need very little water can survive in deserts. The leaves of these plants are reduced to spines or are small in size to prevent water loss from the leaf surface. The stem of the cactus plants takes up the function of leaves. The green stems contain chlorophyll and make food by photosynthesis. The stem has a thick, waxy skin which reduces loss of water. The roots of a cactus plant grow deep into the ground. This helps it to absorb water from the large area. Cactuses, kikars, and date palms are some of the desert plants. Plants on hill slopes. The trees which grow in the mountain and hilly regions are cone-shaped, tall and straight. They are called conifers. These do not bear any flowers. Instead, they have cones with seeds inside them. The conical shape of the trees allows snow to slip off the branches easily. The waxy needle-like leaves do not allow the trees to lose their water. This is why the trees remain green even in the extreme cold. Trees such as pine, fir, deodar, and spruce grow in cold hilly areas or on mountains. Plants in coastal areas. Some plants such as the coconut tree can survive in coastal areas. Such areas have sandy soil, salty water, and receive heavy rainfall. Water helps in the dispersal of coconut seeds over large distances. A coconut tree has a flexible trunk and large fronds, leaves with many divisions, which helps it to bear strong winds. Plants in marshy areas. Marshy or swampy areas have very sticky and clayey soil because of the presence of water. The roots do not receive air for breathing, and it is difficult for a plant to grow in these places. Mangrove trees can grow here easily. Their roots grow out of the soil and water to breathe. These roots are called breathing roots. Plants that grow in water. The plants that grow in water are called the aquatic plants. There are three kinds of aquatic plants: floating plants, fixed plants, and underwater plants. Floating plants. Duckweed, water lettuce, and water hyacinth are some floating plants. They have light and spongy stems. Their roots float below the water surface and they are not fixed at the bottom of the water body. Fixed plants. The roots of these plants are fixed to the bottom of the water body. Their thin, long and hollow stems support the large leaves and flowers that float on the water surface. The leaves of aquatic plants are broad with stomata only on the upper surface. They have a waxy coating on their surface to protect them from rotting. Lotus and water lily are the examples of fixed plants. Underwater plants. Plants such as pondweed and tape grass are some underwater plants. They have thin, narrow, and long leaves. The leaves of these plants lack stomata. They breathe through small air spaces on thin body surface. Underwater plants are completely submerged underwater. Some unusual plants. Insectivorous plants. In some plants, the leaves are modified to trap insects and hence are called insectivorous plants. Venus flytrap, sundew, drosera, and pitcher plants are the examples of such plants. The Venus flytrap has leaves that are folded into two halves. The leaves have hair along their edges. When an insect sits on a leaf and touches its hair, the leaf closes instantly, trapping the insect. And the pitcher plant modified into a pitcher-like structure. They contain a liquid. When an insect enters the leaves looking for nectar, it falls into the liquid and gets drowned. Plants and the grass family. Cereals like maize, wheat, and rice belong to the grass family. They are useful to us in many ways. They provide food to us and animals. They conserve the soil as they hold the soil with their roots and prevent soil erosion. Bamboo, a giant grass, is used for making brooms, baskets, and mats, etc. Various grasses are used for making paper. Paper was first made by the people of Egypt from a grass called papyrus. Paper got its name from this grass.